guys, welcome back to my channel. It's GeekyCrossing here, and today we are back with another Sanrio villager for our villager yard ideas. And today, as you can see, it is Toby. I've been super looking forward to this, and as you can see, I have spent quite a while preparing the background. I've been doing the tree glitch, I've been doing terraforming, and I've planted a few flowers, albeit a bit randomly, and I've been gathering loads of bamboo and planting it all around. And as you can see, we've got Marty's area that we did a little while ago, just over to the right. So we shall get started, and I'm going to use a pile of custom designs. I am going to make a video that will cover all the custom designs that I'll be using in my builds, and then any extra ones I'll include in each one, just to save me having to put all the design codes, and hopefully it'll be easier for you guys because they'll all be in one video, and then any extras I'll put in that video. So I'm going in with this little circle and some stones, and I've never done anything tropical, so I was just kind of I just winged this one. I totally winged this one. I wanted it to just be green and tropical, and I wanted it to look like a cool, humid little rainforest restaurant, really. So I put a couple of custom designs down, and I wanted to start getting some items down. So I started off with the Keroppi Bridge up here, which I thought was super cute, and I thought in the distance it would look really, really sweet. So, and I'm just going to put some custom designs around that. So again, I'm going to use this little circle that I have that came with my path variant. And I think this is really cute, and I've got like a sort of dirt with no leaf version as well, which I use. And you see it's just 2 up from the leafy one. So yeah, I didn't get any separate custom designs because I somehow, out of 100 design slots, have no space. You might say it's because I have about 10 different variants of tiny flowers to use. However, I'm just going to go with that we need even more design slots. Although that might be a bit greedy. Yeah, so I've gone in with the sort of clovery design as well. And then for the foliage up here, I've got like a mix of different bushes and stuff, and it's basically just what I had on my island. And then I'm going to use a lot of these puddles as well. And I did get this new puddle design that I've used in a couple of builds up until now. And I really, really like this one. It's a little less sort of cartoony than the other one I had. It looks a little bit more natural, and I like the shade of blue a bit better. So I'm quite enjoying using that one. So I've kind of put a couple of things up there, and I'm going to come down and work on this main lower level now. So I wanted to do a little bit of waterscaping, just to kind of make this area look a little bit better, and to give myself more space to put items in, because obviously it looks quite big, but it's quite a small space to work with at the moment. So I'm just making it a little bit bigger so I can get a good use of the items. I also wanted to have a little waterfall because I wanted this to seem really rainforesty and tropical. So I just wanted to create a little stream coming from this. I would have liked to have carried it on, but obviously the area that I had just wasn't big enough considering what I did with the terraforming in the trees on the upper area. So I'm just going around and adding in a couple more bushes around now, just on the lower level. And I just basically went around my island and picked the ones that weren't going to be flowering yet. Although, because I time traveled, all the pink ones started flowering, but I thought it looked quite nice anyway, so I left it. So, but yeah, I think I would, if I was going for the ones that were going to be flowered, I would probably go with yellow and orange ones, just so when they were flowering, it would kind of match in with the area a bit better. But obviously, I'm just doing this build for you guys, and because I thought I would find it really fun, and I did, and I'm really enjoying doing these because I get to, you know, try all different themes and styles which I wouldn't have done on my island otherwise. And yeah, it's given me loads more ideas for what I want to do on my next island as well. So yeah, I'm just going in with loads more of these puddles because I wanted the place to look really wet and humid. That possibly doesn't sound like the best environment to be eating in, but it sounded cool, and I thought it looked cool. So I'm also going in with all of these leaves because I just wanted the ground to look really, really full. I also go crazy with custom design, so that's probably another reason, and I'm just justifying it, but yeah. So I'm just going to go in with these dirt circles as well, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. And more of these stones too. So yeah, I really like the color scheme of this, which so far is just green. But I'm trying to keep it quite kind of yellowy green to match Toby's house, and then obviously hints of red to match with the bridge and some of the other items as well. So I'm gonna see what one of the hallway items looks like back here, sort of like the entrance up from the stairs. I really like the hallway item. I think it looks super cool, and I didn't actually realise that you can sit on it and place items on it, which is cool. So I'm putting the Keroppi snack and a steamer basket set from the bamboo range on this. I thought the bamboo stuff went really well with the with Toby's furniture items. I thought it looked really good. I tried putting a hallway here, but you know, I think I knew in my head there wasn't enough space, but I tried it anyway, and yeah, I took it down. But you know, I think that's what a lot of decorating in this game is about. It's just like play around and see what looks good and pick things up and put them back down again, and you know, you'll get there. So I didn't end up wanting the food here because, well, not the steamer basket and the bench anyway, because I definitely wanted this to look much more like a welcome area rather than just another seating area. So I also had this cocoa tree which I quite liked. I did end up moving it from there in the end though. And then I'm using the wedding welcome board. Just because I want it to look a bit more high class restaurant rather than like a cafe. And I'm also using this bamboo grass because I love the colour that it brings in, and it also works with the bamboo too. So I ended up cutting this bamboo down because I wanted to utilise this space, so I could have a kind of one of the seating areas up here. So I'm going to dig up this bush for now, and I'll probably place it back down soon. So I'm going to put one of the hallways up here and push that right back. And then I tried to put in another hallway next to it to see what that would look like for a bigger area. And then I put the bamboo bench down, and that was the point where I realised you could actually sit on the benches too. But I didn't want the other hallway there because I thought it would look quite cute down here and make more little areas rather than one big area. So I just went around to Marty's side and pulled that back a little bit. And yeah, so we're gonna go back and work on this welcome area a bit more. So I tried adding in a stone stool because I thought it would tie in with the stone staircase, the grey on the hallway, and the little stone custom design that I've used. So I'm also using these Keroppi lanterns because I think they're beautiful and they fit in really well with the build. So I'm placing these in like a few different corners and stuff. And I'm just rotating them so you're facing the front so you can see the little froggy eyes, because, well, they're super cute. And then I'm just going to place a couple of items on this hallway, and then I will place a bench. So again, I'm just going to use the steamer basket, and I'm also going to put down a bamboo lunchbox. And then I'm going to put the bamboo bench down, and then I'm just going to use that little stepping stone to get back up to this area. And then I'm just looking at what I can kind of place here to fill out the background a little bit. And I tried the bamboo partition, and I think I rarely ever use it because I think the top of it looks beautiful, but I hate the base of it, like the black and the little stones. Like, I feel like it's not going to work in a lot of bamboo stuff, like the more natural stuff. Well, like, not where I've wanted to use it. I wish it would, it just looks a bit more kind of natural at the bottom. Like, I don't know, dirt or something. But like the black border is the only thing I don't really like about it, I guess. Maybe if it came with the stones without the black border. But I think it's also the fact that the stones like really quite eye-catching. Maybe a bit too eye-catching for me. Anyway, I'm really going in hard on this bamboo partition. So I'm going to give it a break and talk about the other things that I'm doing, which currently is just making a mess of the welcome area, and I'm really struggling with where to place these damn items so it looks good. So I'm just kind of rearranging everything, and then I tried this confetti machine from the festival series, which I thought looked really cute, and then placed the wedding board in front of it, and I thought that looked really cute as like a little welcome area. So I kind of stuck with that and then decorated the area around there. So I went in with this deer scare as well, and then I went over here to work on this little seating area. So I realised I hadn't placed the food items down yet, so I went over and did that before I replaced down the bench. So I just used the coconut juice and the Keroppi snack on that one, and then again just put the little bench back. And it probably would have looked cute as well if you wanted to use different seating, like you could use the stone stools or any of the other stuff. I only used one tray from this furniture series because I really don't like it. It fits well with the snack, but I just don't like the green on it. I think it's quite dark compared to the other stuff. And I feel like the other furniture is just a lot nicer than the tray. I also don't think I used the doll in this at all, unfortunately. I probably should have used it at least once, but to be honest, I didn't take it out with me initially, and then I totally forgot. So I used a stone stool for the tray just to make a kind of like single seating / eating area, and then I was just kind of going over to the side to see what I could place to the left of it. So again, I had a look at the bamboo partition to see what that would look like. And I like that it went all the way to the edge, and it does tie in with the bamboo trees. And then I tried to see where I could place the garden faucet because I really like the noise of running water in this game, but not so much the waterfalls. And I thought it would look really, really cute anyway. So I tried placing it over there next to that lantern, and I quite like the way that looked. So again, I'm just kind of working on this area and seeing how everything's going to tie in together and how it's going to look in photos and everything like that. So I just tried pulling this up a little bit and then placing down an item in the corner next to the stool just to make it look a bit more interesting because that middle area is looking really quite empty compared to the sides at the moment. So yeah, I tried to see what a couple of different items would look like, and I really liked the way this festival lamp looked. And then I tried to see where I could place another lantern, and yeah, the middle bit is looking a bit better now. So I ended up pushing this back to where it was and then over to the right, and then I took down the bamboo partition to see what a hallway, one of the Keroppi hallways would look like here, and I quite liked it. So I added in the steamer basket and just put it in the middle of the bench, and then I went in and added in a bamboo bench again. The game decided it didn't like me at this point, and although there was plenty of space, you know, it didn't want there to be any space. So we had to try a couple of times. So I ended up moving a couple of items out. So I went with a bush instead of the lantern. And then I placed the bench down and pushed that into place. And yeah, I'm beginning to get pretty happy with this. So I'm just kind of fiddling with things a little bit more and trying to improve them the best I can. So I went over here and again tried the bamboo partition there, and to be honest, I thought it looked a bit better now because I'd put the tray in and things like that. And then I tried to look at putting in another cocoa tree. So I felt like this bottom area was just a little bit too empty. So I was just looking through my items to see what I could add in here, and I quite liked the bamboo grass, and I also had a bamboo doll on me. Yeah, see, isn't that cool? And then I placed the lantern in the corner instead, so I could add in another bush there. And then just in front of the bamboo doll and the grass, I added in a garden rock. Eventually, I did take down the bamboo partition and I put in another bridge. As you can see, I also have filled in the bookshelves on Marty's side just to separate the areas a bit more as well. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. So I know it's probably not the best, and someone that's, you know, done Tropical and things like that probably would have made a better job of this than I did. But I really enjoyed doing it, and I'm pleased with how it came out. And I hope you guys like it too. And if you did like it, then, you know, please leave a thumbs up down below. And if you would like to see similar content, then please subscribe. It would make me really happy, and it super duper helps me out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.